Oh, okay. Sorry, just a little bit of technical difficulty there. What is that? Ah, no. Okay, we're back on part 2 of my Flower Shop album. Excuse me. I think we finished last time with doing the hinge. So we folded up the half-inch sections up into a mountain, and then we have a valley of 3/8 of an inch, and folded up the mountains, the half-inch ones, go all the way across, so you've got the same on either side. Okay, now I'm going to join the mountains together. Let's just give each mountain a bit of glue. You could use tape, you could use both. I'm just going to use glue. Flip it over to that mountain side. Oops. And burnish it, spread that glue out, and when you open it up, it should be fairly neat. And you can see you've got 2 3/8 of an inches there. Now here's the next mountain. So far they are looking pretty straight. And it is important that you get these straight, otherwise your pages might be a little bit skewed. You really don't want that. Okay, I don't know if I said in the previous video that I am using 176 GSM for this. And look how beautiful that is. There is a little bit of difference between them. Let's just have a look. That is almost 4 1/4. That one's almost 4 1/4. And that one's almost 4 1/4. Might look a little bit iffy, but it's not. It's measured perfectly. Okay, now for this I am going to be using some double-sided tape on a larger scale. obviously only going to get some of this on. Okay, let's just fold that over. Now we're going to go from, let's just go from the top here, right on the edge, on there. Oops, we're a bit crooked there, but we can use some glue, which I intended to anyway, so don't worry too much about that if you use this product. So I'm just going to there. Now I'm going to trim that off. I got this double-sided paper, glue paper from Temu. It's reasonably priced, certainly cheaper than buying it in a craft store here in Australia. Okay, so we've got that. Now we can use the rest of this. Let's just trim this. We'll trim it to there. Take that little bit, you never know. Okay, let's pull that out. We're a little bit crooked, but not to worry, and we're going to keep that little bit as well. Okay, great burnish, 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 burnish. Get that glue really into that cardstock. Ooh. I don't know if I told you in the previous video, but I stubbed my finger on my chair and it just, I got some bruising. It's getting better now. A bit bruising there, but oh, it still hurts. And the week before, I stubbed my toes on the foot of the couch. Oh, pain like you wouldn't believe. Right, now, let's just trim off some overhangs here. You really don't want to see that glue overhanging. I think I trimmed off a bit of cardstock here. I shouldn't have done. Never mind, it's only a wee bit. Go away. Get. Okay, hopefully I've got it all. Okay, let's just manipulate these little pieces here so that they know they can go both ways. That way and that way. I've still got some overhang here. So I'm going to keep my eye on those overhangs. So I'm going to do this downward. Okay, now those first scores we did, so where are we? That first score we did and that last score we did, should be just on the inside of this gully. Okay, so we are 1/4 inch now. I'm going to start here. Let's get our pokey tool, which needs a clean. Now if you know me, you know I don't trust tape alone, so I am going to be using glue as well. Plus it gives you some wiggle room to start off with. So 1/4 inch, those lines just inside, and that looks straight to me. It looks straight, so let's just pop that down. That looks straight. That looks straight. That looks straight, doesn't it? So I am just going to burnish that little bit there. And just pull up any glue that seeps out. Pretty sure that is straight. Now let's lift it up and pull that away. Now we're just going to put some more glue, especially down the sides. Don't need as much as we needed at the start. Oops. Down that side, all the way across. And then just spread it across. And if you've got a glue that dries clear, then you don't have to worry too much about anything seeping. Just quickly pull it up. Just get rid of it. Okay, now we are just going to fold in our gully there while we bring this up. It doesn't need to go flat, it just needs to go straight up. As long as it goes straight up and flat, we're hunky-dory. Beautiful. Very happy. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's inside front. So we've got front. I cut these. You can cut and have any border size you want. And we've got a bit of this left, so we can pop this somewhere. There's another bit, wasn't there? I'm going to frame it around, oops, give it a border. Now you really don't need to cover the whole thing with tape when you use tape and glue. That's all you need. That's pretty much all I use these days. Finish it well. Off with the backing. Yikes. I think I might need to roll up my sleeve. Yep. Oh, yes. Now it looks like I'm pretty good at the edge, except for this one. Needs a bit of glue. Look alright. It looks perfect actually. We have a lovely day today. 29 degrees Celsius. It's really nice. We are officially in autumn, but this is kind of like a summer day. The weather's been all cock-a-hoop lately. We certainly don't get the heat like we used to. Oh, I've got to take this cardigan off. I'm boiling. Okay, I'm putting on the cover paper, but I'm not decorating the cover until I've done my pages. I don't really like doing that first. Okay, a little bit is needed up there. Make sure we are the same at the bottom. It's not quite as better, I think. Better. Okay, that's the cover of our Flower Shop album. Nice brick wall. So inside, I have cut these the same size as I cut the front. So we're just going to put them on in the same manner. At the same time. It will seem like I'm saving time when I come to put them down. Whoops, don't cut into that. Burnishing, burnishing. And I think I've got some trimming. No, not this one. out some on this one. Now I've been unsure how I'm going to do the rest of this album, so we're just going to play it by ear, although I have picked out some papers, and usually the pages are done with the same cardstock, but I'm going just a little different in this one, a little different. Hoping that's right. Looks okay. In fact, it looks bleeding perfect. Really spread that glue around. You can see it when it's coming out the edges. You are spreading it. Okay, so there is our album. Now, my pages, oh, a little flower blank, are a mixture of white cardstock. This is a 250 GSM cardstock. Okay, so I'm just going to use one piece at the moment to do my measuring. This is A5, cut to A5. So we are going to trim that down to about there, I think. So A5 down this length is 8 1/4. So we are going to cut this one to 7 3/4. So I'll just put 7 3/4 for that cut. And for the height of it, we're going to take off, I'm going to take off 1/4 inch, I think. I might even take off a little more. I'm going to, what are we going to do? When I'm measuring this, I don't like to measure right at the base, because it might come up a 1/16 of an inch or so from the that hinge. So I'm going to take 1/4 inch off it. So down here is 1/4 inch. So that will make that one different. They'll make that one 5 4 or 5 5 5/8. 5 5/8. Okay, let's just see what those measurements turn out like. 7 3/4. Let's get rid of that one first. 7 3/4. On the nose. Good on you. And this one is 5 5/8, which I've already got that marked. 5/8. And I've got a real dirty rubber here. Not too bad. So again, I'm just going to check. And that's what it's going to be like. That's perfect. Well, let's get you out of the way. Don't need you for the moment. So I said 7 3/4 by 5 5/8. Let's cut all of these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pages. And 5 5/8. Okay, now the second part of these pages is going to be, where is it? Different colours of this beautiful paper. So let me just put that down there, because I've got them all sorted. So we want the page to be still 5 5/8. 5 5/8 by, we want to add 2 1/2-inch lots. So they are 7 3/4. We want to add to 8 3/4. Okay. Now I've chosen which papers are going to go with which colour. I've got nice green there, nice green in here, and I think it'll go well. So this is my page, my back page, and 5 5/8. What did I say? 8 3/4. Let's go 8 3/4. By 5 5/8. One green. And then this one, I'm going with a lovely peach colour. Okay, 8 3/4. It's gorgeous, this colour. 5. Oops. 5 5/8. this one we're going pink. Aren't they gorgeous colours? Beautiful. Okay, the next one, we're going with a pale. Why are we going with that one? Pale yellow. Let's just have a quick looky in here. It's more like a green, isn't it? Oh, we've got that one already. I think there's more yellow in here than there is in the one I've chosen, so put this one back. I'm trying to coordinate as best I can. Okay, more yellows, and we'll use that with the yellow. Okay, 8 3/4. And 5 5/8. And one more, and I've chosen a lilac. Purple, not quite sure. It's just super duper, really colourful. I've used this paper, those flower papers before, but I can't remember on what. Okay, 5 5/8. Right, take this away and then bring in our scoring book. Oh, hello. What did we do wrong? This should be 8 3/4, and it is. Purple, I picked the wrong one, I think. No. Whoa. Just cut it wrong. Holy moly. How did you manage that? Well, you see, it's like this. If a mistake can be made, I will make it. Should we have a dark lilac, purple, or a light one, or a bluish? Oh, that's not. I think that's the same. That'll do. This is a good one. You can do so much with these ones. How on earth did you get it wrong? 8 3/4, which is just before the 9. 8 3/4. And 5 5/8. if it's the wrong size again, I'm going to scream. Haha, perfect. So these will also be the perfect height. Okay, so let's take one, and on the wrong side, these are textured papers, as you can or cannot see. Right there, you can see textured, so we're going underneath the texture, and I'm going to score it 1/2 inch. Whoa, why did you do that? Okay, see that? I'm going to get rid of that. This is how I do that. Make sure it's in a groove, and it's gone. Okay, flip it over to the other side and do the same. Now we're going to fold them inside, fold it inside from the middle to the edge. Then one of these is going to be glued to there. I've got plans for the coloured side, so okay. On the off side, 1/2 inch. I'm not pressing hard. It looks like I'm pressing hard, but I'm not. Oh gosh, I'm dying of thirst. I shouldn't really say that. There's people that are dying of thirst in the world. We say some silly things, don't we? Water. Well, I was thirsty anyway. Okay. 1/2 inch. Flip it round. And 1/2 inch. If you've got any queries about this, please put a message down below and I will do my best, my ultimate best to answer them for you. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1/2 inch, flip it around for 1/2 inch. For some reason this looked longer. Make sure it's not. It's not. Okay. Put that away. You can use tape or glue or tape and glue, and I'm going to use tape and glue. I'm going to put tape, whoops, close to the outside without going over that crease, and I'm using 1/4 inch tape or 6mm. Remove the backing. And now the glue, but don't put it on too far on this cut edge because you don't want it going onto here. And if it seeps, oh, you're in trouble. Okay. So now we want to fit that and make sure we are fitting across the bottom there. Now I have noticed I'm a little over on my page on this one, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet, because if they're all like that, then I will just trim that 1/16 of an inch off. I'm not going to fix that at the moment. We just got to be sure that we are all the same. Okay, make sure that is straight, the bottom is straight, right to the edge, and to the edge. Let's see, now this one's okay. Let's hope all the others are okay and I just have one to fix, which would be neat. Make sure bottom, top, awesome. Burnish, burnish, and make sure we are good there. And burnish. Okay, that one's perfect. Straight, 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 ooh, straight. We're a little off there, but it's only a smidgen. And this one is a little off too. So, it could be the scoring that is off. So that's what we'll play around with first. So we need this scoring to be a little bit more that way. I don't know that I've made any difference. A slight difference by moving it, so yeah, I'm good with that. Bring that over and burnish it. I probably will just trim that. Let's just put that one. Let me see. I can trim this. It's just such a smidgen that it is really not going to make any difference. How thin that was. Make sure I didn't cut into it. Okay, that one's good. Okay, we are looking a bit dodgy here, and that sometimes happens with scoring, because some scorers are different to others. There's something that doesn't look right. This one doesn't look right. So I'm thinking that might need just a little bit of change over there. Let's see what it works out like now. That looks pretty good to me. Just manipulate your crease lines, that's all. Now we may as well put this one on. And it looks pretty square to me. Whoa, it's not square, Stella. Well, it is the rest of the way, except for that one. Can fix. Oops. We're good. Let's see this one now. It sure looks like we've got different cuts. Ouch. Ooh, that's definitely not. Nope, that one's wrong. Go back to there. I mean, how can you get crooked paper when you cut it with a paper cutter? How does that happen? Using this finger, and gee whiz, it hurts. I can't even put my rings on because I bang against it. So. We are going to trim a little off this one. Oh my word, ouch. Okay. And these are the front. Oh, this one. I haven't finished yet. Let's just see what happens. There's a little bit. I am going to redo this crease. So first up, I'm going to get rid of that crease. Get rid of it as best I can. I'm just going to move this just a fraction away from the edge so that I can do another little score inside of that one, because I think I only need that little bit. And let's fold it on that new score. Hasn't folded properly. I don't want to do too much fiddling about because my paper will probably tear if I do any more. Let's have a look. That is almost good, almost good. We've burnished it. It looks even better. So just bear in mind that not all scoring boards are equal. And it stands to reason actually. You've got this board that's got these little gaps in it. There are about, what are they? These little gaps are what, a 32nd of an inch or something. So you are adding that little amount of measurement onto your piece. It's something that's always bothered me about scoring boards. But hey, they're a necessary evil. Well, they're not evil, of course they're not. Okay, here's all our pages. Let's see how they stack up. They are pretty straight. There might be a 32nd of an inch. Yeah, awkward. Not. Okay, I just want to test. Just open up, hold it at the top. We're putting this to the front, the white to the front, and that is great. That is great. And we are going to snip these corners first before we do anything else, because I might forget. I'm just going in, let's take the small scissors. So we are just going in there and we're taking off just that little bit there on top and bottom. And that just makes it easier to slip the page over. Yeah, try not to get it to the score line like I did here, it makes it messy. That's all. You only need it at the top. Okay. Now I have cut out these pieces. Using a die. I'm really keen to use them here. They are 8 inches by 5 1/4 almost. So plenty of room there. And let's try half an inch fold there. Let's see what that looks like. It'll go right up to the top. Do I want it that far up? Do I want it that far up? Stella? No, I'm thinking yeah. Why not? Why not do the full page? So you can get 2 4x3s. 4x3s. Absolutely. We'll leave it at that. So what we're going to do now is glue. You could do both, and I probably should have because I like doing both. Oops. Now this is going on the bottom of this one, so the coloured one is at the back. Centre it as best I can and straight across the bottom. Just gently make sure we are good. Okay, that's page one. Something special going on there. And a 1/2 inch again. Whoa, we are crooked there. How can you be crooked? It's the same measurement. It is crooked. My word, it's crooked. Probably my folding. Oh no, that is just it's my page. It is my page. Alright, that's okay. This one is going, it's going to be a top. Excuse me. That's a top one. Another bottom one. Or we could do a side one. What should we do for this one? We could do a side. Why not? Let's do a side. Oh, excuse me. So then we need to just work out where I need to cut it. Cut it there, I think. Whoa. hoping we're straight. Oh, that's different. Sideways like that. We can put it inside or we can put it on the outside. I'm going to put it on the outside because I don't want any more bolts on the inside there. So we're just going to go there. And it looks like I have to cut them off, although we are getting decorative paper on top, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, one. Actually, we could do two. We could do two, couldn't we? Opening that way and opening that way. Why not? Why not? So let's just get measurements. Oops. That's the measurement, and I want 1/2 inch from there. One, two, three, four, and we'll cut it there. I think that's going to be okay. Inch. Yeah, this one could go. No, it's not going to be a neat thing. I like that. Score this a bit more deeply. And you know, I might snip off these little pieces. Okay, glue. It looks, yeah, pretty much straight. Oh, I do like that. And you know, we are going to put a magnet there. We're going to put a magnet like it. Okay, now what? Something different, something different. I'm thinking. A pocket? If I was going for a pocket, I would go for that. No, look, I'm going to go for the whole thing. I'm going to go for the whole thing. Weak. same. And I think we're going to put the magnets on these as well. Okay, let's just put our magnet. And these ones also magnet. And you as well. Magnet. Okay. Same thing, or should we go for? Oh, we can't go for a double. This is it. No, I'm thinking of something different. Something different. I want to cut this one down here. Fold it down. Whoa! Fold it down there. That is not straight, Stella. That is not straight. Okay. Just take a measurement, 4 inches. Yeah, 4 inches will cut off. Cut off 4 inches. And then just take off, whoops, let's just rub out that line as much as we can, not that it matters too much. So 1/2 inch from there down. Quite sure what I'm planning with this. Okay, I had already cut some of these pieces out for another project. No, not helping, not helping. What's that? Would that help? Nope. Okay. Maybe just on the bottom. Just on the bottom. Why not? Just going to lose a little bit of that. That's good. Oops. Oh, woohoo. We're not quite straight. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have to use my die to cut out the papers for here. Now I'm going to put a magnet in here. That's alright, just the one like pocket thing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to, oh, excuse me, I'm going to do some cutting. And, oh, excuse me. So, let me pause you for a sec while I get my gear together. Okay, I've been away for a little while, working some things out, and I realised that these shapes, I didn't use a Sizzix for it. I designed this on my Cricut. So if you were doing this type of album, you would just use whatever framework you've got to print out. So I have, what have I done? Which is which? I think that one goes there. And that one goes there. Okay, so I'll show you what I've done. This is the yellow one. We've still got our opening here. I'm just going to put a little V there inside. That doesn't look like a V at all, Stella. Okay. That's going to let me know that that's going on my hinge. So I cut out my matching papers, just a tad smaller than my flap here, and for the inside, and then I've got a full mat for the background. I will put magnets in them. We'll come back later and do this because I'm going to do something different there. So, oops, brayer went for a loop. Okay, nice green background there. And this is what I chose for that. And the same here, and something a little different, a little bold for there. All of these can accommodate, I mean this can accommodate a 5x7. Easy. Well, just 5x7. Or two 4x3. Or little ones, little 2x3s. Okay, and then we've got this one. I think this is the peach. Got some nice, I think that's what, is that a tiger lily? Anywho, that. And then I chose that one for there. Oops. And the lilac one. And this looks like it carries on. Rather like that. I like that one. Okay, and this one, the side openings. Those two inside, those two outside, which is not really what I wanted, but I might change them around. Anywho, that's my pink one. Okay, well that's all from me for now. And when I come back in the next episode, I will probably have most of these stuck down, and I'm going to ink the edges as well in their appropriate colours if I've got colours to match. Pretty sure. Okay, so that's it for today, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and come back for episode 3. Okay everyone, stay safe, keep well, bye bye, see you later.